hard out here for a pimp. For real. I put this shoulder up, and I drop them. Because I don't care. Like, I love being black. You need to be dirt. Because what did I do? Like, what's good, guys? It's your girl, Naye, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day, night. Today we're getting into a new series that I'm introducing into my channel. It's called Let's Get Into It, the makeup therapy series, where we just talk about whatever we want to talk about. You guys can send me questions to my Instagram at your girl Naye on YouTube spelled YT, if you want to hear me talk about certain things. For now, I'm just really talking about what I want to talk about. As you can see, I already have my brows done. Before we get into this video, I just want to say I'm very happy to have you guys here. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time I drop a new video. And with that being said, let's get into concealing these brows, okay? One thing I did want to do is put on my primer before I start. I have a couple topics I put in my phone last night when I thought of what to call this series. Let me know if you like the name. I definitely want to do different eye looks for each time and maybe even get really creative. There's just one girl on TikTok. Her TikTok is Rich Looks. Y'all, that is my girl. She is just so inspiring. Seriously, she does these dope makeup looks. Like, one of the last ones I saw her in was like this pink cloud type of look. I was just like, oh, she's so beautiful. I always think it's so cool when people that inspire you like know of you. It's February 2nd, 2023. So it's only been like a month, if that, since I found her. And she knows my name. Like, every time I come up into her lives and I'm like, hey, she's like, hey, Naye. I'm like, she actually subscribed to my YouTube. So if you're watching this, girl, I love you. Like, I really do. But anyway, I don't know that trend that, I don't know who started it, matter of fact, but the person that comes to my mind when I think of it is Jackie Aina. And she eats down. But one thing that Jackie said about the soft girl makeup is to start with your darkest shade and then get into your lighter ones. So yeah, I'm just blending that in, like a little over the crease. And then I'm kind of making like a V shape and putting it in my outer corner too. So then after this, I'm gonna take another brush. Any brush, it really doesn't matter. I picked up two. We're gonna use this one. And I'm gonna take, it's giving like a mixture of these two. So I'm putting the transition in after I put in the darkest shade I'm gonna use to blend. And then after doing this on both sides, I'm gonna take that yellow shade and go ahead and pop that thing on the lid. And then lastly, I just want to do a little bit of a liner situation. Boom, eyes are done. So let's get into the real tea. Starting off with, you already know what month it is. Black History Month. Period. I just feel like, why is our month the shortest month of the year? Like, are you serious? We deserve literally half of the year. We deserve more than that, but that's the least, the bare minimum of what we deserve.
I said what I said.
Like, come on now. just doing us so dirt. But you know what I used to love in school? I don't know if y'all ever watched this movie, but oh, what is it called? It's about MLK. I think it's called like Where's Martin or something like that. But it's such a cute little animated movie. I find it somewhere on YouTube and watch it during this time of year. Can I just say, like, I love being black, like, regardless of the circumstances, especially being a black woman, some of the most hated, but the most idolized at the same time.
That don't sit well with my spirit.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. For real. Shouts out to everybody who has lost their lives fighting for the cause. Everybody who was protesting in the front lines. Now, come on. Don't play. Child, we deserve so much better than what we get. I'm gonna get off this topic, matter of fact. I'm about to get pissed off. Alright, so let's move on. Another topic I wanted to talk about is how I've gotten where I am with my makeup journey. Now, I started doing makeup when I was in 10th grade, so I think that's like 15. For me, I started with my like eye area, and then I went to base because it took me a while to understand how to get a good base. And even then, like, my base game is always growing, always getting better. I used to just be bad with like colors, like which colors to use. It's easier now, but you know, it's difficult to find your shade as a black woman with all of these brands who like fake support black women. No shade, this is just truth. I remember one time, all I remember is this comment that one of my friends made, and I said that like my base was gray. I wasn't mad for them saying. I'm actually very grateful that they said that to me because they thought that I had meant to do that. Obviously, they aren't black. After that, I really started to get into shades and finding my shade. I feel like now I have a pretty good idea, but you know, makeup in general, it's just a lot of trial and error until you find what works for you. And that's basically what I did for a very long time. A very long time. I would just do my makeup just to sit around the house to practice. I'm fairly confident, as is. I feel like I wasn't always that way, and that's why starting YouTube when I started it was like the perfect time, because I feel like if I would have started YouTube any other time, I'd just be so wrapped up in opinions and perspectives that weren't my own. Whereas where I'm at now, I put this shoulder up, and I drop them because I don't care. I do what I want when it comes to my YouTube, and I'm just here chilling, being myself. I think what I like the most about this is editing. Like, I love to edit, and I can't wait to see the growth in my editing. I feel like, of course, it can only get better, and I'm just very curious to see what better looks like. But yeah, that's basically my makeup journey. Even like in the beginning of my makeup journey, I wouldn't dare wear my makeup out. One, because, you know, at least I recognized that it wasn't really hitting. Especially like now, even if I don't do my makeup for a long time and then I come back and do it, it's gonna eat. Like, now it's just, the technique is just ingrained into my entire being. It's fun to just see what you can do, really. It's one of my favorite compliments is like, your makeup looks great. I'm like, thanks. Because, you know, when you work hard on trying to get to a certain place with anything, so you get that recognition, even though you don't need it. I don't need any external validation to know that my makeup is sitting. it sits. That's just what it does. But to know that you see it too, like, that's cool. Like, I like that. But before I get to a different topic, let me ask y'all something. Are y'all brush people or blender people? Before this year, yeah, I was just a sponge girly to the death of me. Was so confused. Like, why would you use a brush? You're just gonna have brush streaks all throughout your makeup. It's not gonna be smooth. I'm trying to understand why the girlies are moving like this. I get it because I have the right brushes to get it smooth. I have this Real Techniques brightening concealer brush, and y'all, that brush is magical. And this brush was good too. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in the crease. That's a good hack that I saw on TikTok. Don't put concealer in your crease, put it under. That's something that I did anyway. But now I'm like very cautious of that because it makes so much sense. Next topic though. Okay. I did a quiz last night to see my personality type. I was watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I'm still trying to get these names right, but one of the girl, Maurice's wife, I feel like her name is like Mimi or something like that. She was talking about how she's a type A personality, and I was like, dang, I wonder, because I have all the personality tests, okay? I'm an INFP, and then I'm a type 9. So then I found out that I'm a type C, and it's funny because all three of those kind of go together. I am thoughtful, I am systematic, and sensitive to others, and cautious. So everything is powdered down. So, what is the best advice that I've given? It's funny because I actually gave it recently. This is something that I had to learn myself through my journey of developing better habits and changing my perspective on my world or the world, whatever. Instead of doing that human thing, well, no, it's really not human. It's pretty robotic, to be honest, to sit and detach from whatever you're going through. I feel like in this day and age, it definitely is glorified. Like, oh, I detach easily. If you feel like you need to detach from something, that means that you feel a way about that thing. If you feel a way about that thing, even if you detach, eventually that feeling, that perspective is going to come back around because you never actually dealt with it. Each individual person controls themselves. Now, nobody can make you do anything. There's always a choice. I just feel as though it's important to go through the pain because as you go through it, you get to identify, okay, what is this? Like, let's name it. Okay, it's named. What is the root of it? Where does this come from? And then sometimes when you're in stages like that, you're sitting here lying to yourself. Just like they say, like, the devil is a lie, but she is. That voice in your head be lying. You have to choose to look for the reality in all of the disillusion, and you have to choose to change your perspective, even if it takes years. I feel like I used to do that a lot. I used to be dissociated a lot. When I went to counseling, when I was actually like on campus in college, the counselor basically told me that that was like my way of coping and I wasn't actually present, and that's why I don't have many memories, which is very interesting in and of itself. Like, I wonder if at some point in my life I'll just like have all these memories flooding back to me of things that I just didn't remember for decades. It's very interesting, like the mind and what it'll do in order to protect you from perceived danger. Like, I wasn't actually in real danger, like physical, like have to fight for my life. It's a battle. It's what Tupac said, it's a struggle every day, but the fact of the matter is you gotta roll on. Do y'all ever have those moments where you're just chilling and something happens that's too coincidental and you're just like, God, like, I see you. We see each other.
We see each other. We see each other.
Like, yeah. I had multiple of those moments yesterday. I feel like we have every right to take up as much space as we want. And sometimes we gotta take it back. You know what I mean? Dial it back a little bit in order to make it to the next day. And that's just real. To be alive is not an easy thing to do. And somehow we do it every single day. Like, we're all very much goated for that. And if nobody has told you this, if you have never heard this, or if you haven't heard this lately, like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for taking it 1 second at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 month, 1 year, 1 week. Like, you're doing the thing. Even if it's a moment, a period of rest for you, you're still doing the thing. Gotta do some mascara. Today I'm gonna use my Total Temptation Maybelline mascara. Damn, I shouldn't have put my mascara on, but that's okay. I'm gonna fix that.
Jesus Christ.
On my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna line my lips with this brown lip liner. Okay, I have a few hacks for y'all. 1, powder your brows before you do it. It gets rid of the oils on your brows. This is something I used to do, and I learned it from Jackie Aina, but I rediscovered it on TikTok. Powder them brows and then do them. That makes them last longer, and it makes them easier to do. Another thing, if you want your lip liner to last longer, powder that, because that'll definitely help make it last. Well, if you're still like a mask wearer like me, which I mean we all should be. I mean, I just had COVID a month ago, so obviously that's still a thing. But anyway, if you're a mask wearer like me, it's not gonna help that much, but it's still worth it. So yeah, line it. And I'm gonna go ahead and powder the lip, which isn't powdering the whole lip, it's just powdering the liner. I'm gonna use this LA Colors Lip Duo in the shade Clarity. Now I'm just putting that in the center. You did me dirt, because what did I do? Like, every time I see the word clarity, I'm like, if I, and then I can't. Like, I have to. You did me dirt. Because what did I do? Like. Then I'm going in with my trusty dusty fave praline. And then I'm going to use Lava Cake NYX Butter Gloss to re-emphasize the brown. Like, Lava Cake, if y'all don't have this, get it. Just doing those final touches. Just doing those. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Okay, I found one. This is the one I use, but I always have to do a few molds. But yeah, it's okay. This is the final look. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me know how you like it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tap that notification bell so that you're notified every time I drop. And with all that being said, it's your girl Naye signing off. Sending so much love to you all. I hope you're having an amazing year, life, amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this. Again, if you watch my videos, I love you. So, I will see you next week, and then bye.